This card looks like it can get a PSA 9 or 10. Fingers crossed, Grandma the Rock Monarch, look at that beauty. Oh my god, it got a 5, what? A 5, PSA, what are you doing to my cards? Hey there YouTube, CasualYugiStuff here, and I'm back bringing you guys another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we're going to be talking about PSA and the way that they grade cards, the decisions that they make, how good of a overall grading company they are, if you should choose them, the reason why you should and should not choose PSA, but more importantly, which graders should you choose to grade your cards. So we're just going to have a bit of a fun discussion video today. I'm making this whole video because recently I had my PSA graded returns. Check out that video, got some really good grades, my cards as well as my subscribers' cards. Some of you guys sent me some cards for that submission. So yeah, all we're going to do is basically review one card in particular because I'll show you the clip in this video as to the PSA graded card. It came back a month ago. Like 9 months ago. It came back a grade, and now it's just come back because I resubmitted it, and it's come back a completely different grade. It's Grandma the Rock Monarch. I'm going to show you the clip just after this little face-on interaction. No giveaway, by the way, for the video today, guys, unfortunately. Just a little discussion video. But yeah, PSA have never really had any problem with me. I'm going to show you the only one card I've ever had a problem with PSA as well in this video. So it's kind of like my own thoughts and opinions. Because remember, guys, when it comes to anything grading-wise, grading your cards, conditions, who to choose, what looks nicer, it's all subjective. It doesn't matter what Paul says, it doesn't matter what John says, it doesn't matter what Sarah says. They are all opinions of people. So you choose which grading company you trust, you prefer, you believe your card's going to do better at. Because there's certain cards where, in my opinion, I look at and I say, this looks perfect for PSA. Or another card that I say, I don't think PSA would grade this so well, so I might try it with BGS. Now, I've never had a submission with BGS, who is the only real competitor in the Yu-Gi-Oh! And trading card game community that rivals PSA, in my opinion. So we have yet to see what kind of grades I get back from them. But apparently they're getting more strict. Apparently all these quotes, PSA aren't giving out 10s. They're only giving out 9s. They're trying to control the population. Do we really think that this is happening? Personally, my side, my opinion, I don't think that's happening whatsoever. I think PSA has inconsistencies, definitely, but whether I think they're trying to control the population, no. Because all it takes is for somebody to send in 100 cards of the same card, and if they get 5% 10s, and the rest no 10s, then you can kind of work out the statistics. So that's all it would take. It would take one person to send in like 100 cards, or 10 of the same card even, and see what kind of scope and skew of their grades. But that's a whole discussion, again, for maybe even another video, the decision and managing of PSA as a company. But for today, we're just going to look at my experience, my cards, as I say, Grandma the Rock Monarch and my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much the intro of the video. I don't think there's anything else I needed to say, other than I hope you guys are well and I hope you're enjoying the channel. Yeah, I've got no problem with PSA, guys. So in this video, I'm going to be quite positive to PSA, but also highlight where they go wrong and how they can improve. But again, as I say, it's all subjective, and you're going to get a different grader grading your cards. It's not that one person. It's not Mr. PSA who grades your cards. As I say, you've got Paul, you've got Sarah, you've got John, who are sat behind a desk, grading cards, and looking at them and giving different grades. So, guys, let's get into the video now, and we'll review my Grandma. Cards to go through, guys, so I hope you're enjoying it so far. Grandma the Rock Monarch. My goal is to have all of the Monarchs in Ultimate Rare, PSA 9 and above, so hopefully this one here has got a good grade for us. Is there anything wrong with this card? What's going on here? There's just a bit of condensation. Nothing wrong that I can see. This looks like a bit of alti stamp there, actually. This card looks like it can get a PSA 9 or 10. Fingers crossed, Grandma the Rock Monarch, look at that beauty. Oh my god, it got a 5! What? A 5! PSA, what are you doing to my cards? Surely that's not worthy of a 5, guys, is it? PSA 5? What? That's so weird. That's weird. Don't know what to say about that, guys. PSA 5. Alright, guys, so there we are. We have my Blue Eyes White Dragon centered. A couple of other cards here that I had from my recent submission, which personally I think were undergraded. So we're just going to go through those. There's quite a few of them. So we're going to kind of find out where my grades came from, what kind of reasoning PSA had behind the grades that they gave me. But let's talk about the man of the hour, the big boy himself, Mr. Grandmog the Rock Monarch. So as you have just seen after the intro of this video, you saw the little clip and also previewed at the beginning of the video, where this card came back as a PSA 5. And I was kind of like, how did this get a 5? You know, many collectors feel that they've been undergraded and undervalued in their submission, guys. So this was a perfect example, really. I was like, how on earth has this got a PSA 5? This should be a PSA 8, PSA 9 at least. And what do you know, it's come back as PSA 10. So we're going to review the condition first. For one reason, and basically we're going to give this card a grade after we've looked at it. Regardless of PSA 5 and PSA 10, we're going to see what kind of grade it really deserves, because I'm honest and open about my cards and my grades. If I think this is a 10, I'll tell people. If it's an 8, I'll tell people if it's an 8, you know. So, right, looking at Grandmother the Rock Monarch, something you've got to look out for is centering. I think one of you guys raised this in one of my previous videos. The left to right centering is off. Yeah. So here to this side here is a bit off. Is it massively off that it's not worthy of a 10? No, but yeah, I can see a very strict grader who would grade that as, you know, slightly off-centered, for example. So that's already something which could give this card a 9. But other than that, you know, it looks really good. Let's just get it nice and close into my new phone camera. You know, it looks quite good. There's nothing really on this foil. There's no scratches. It is in a case, by the way, so if you do see anything like this sort of mucky stuff, it's just on the case. So the front looks really, really clean. Definitely closer to the 10 than to the 5. You know. And then we'll have a look at the back. Again, that scratches is on the sleeve. So let's have a little look at the back, guys. Not much I can see on there. Although it does have an Alti stamp. Can you see that line there, guys? There's like a line down the middle there. That is an Alti stamp, guys, there. In fact, I'm going to have to take this out of the sleeve, aren't I? Bear with me, guys. Just to show you a bit better. Because this video, we're going to really, you know, scrutinize PSA and tell them... and just make sure people have a little look at it. Again, those are scratches on the back of the case. My God. Yeah, it's quite scratched, the back of this case. Blimey, that's scratches on the back of the case. That's quite bad. But yeah, it has an Alti stamp. Other than that, I can't see anything else that's wrong with this card, to be honest, guys. It looks perfect. No whitening, no edge wear, no scratching other than the slab itself. But guys, my Grandma the Rock Monarch definitely deserves a PSA 9, PSA 10, and it's got the 10, and PSA just made a mistake the first time, giving it a 5. I don't know what the grader saw, or why it was graded a 5. Whether the grader himself had a collection of Monarchs, PSA 10, and didn't want to give mine a 10. Well, that's an impossible story, because this Grandmog is a population 1 now. It's the only PSA 10 in existence, this Grandmog. Yeah, it's just insane, guys. It's just incredible. In my opinion on it really is, don't be disheartened if your grade comes back a 4, a 5, or a 6, or even a 1 or a 2. Well, 1, it's not going to get a 10 from 1, I don't think, but if it gets like a 5, 6, or 7, and 8, resubmit it, you never know, you could get a 10. It doesn't matter what the card is, because Grandmog never been graded a 10 before. They've just given the first 10 ever in their history of existence. Well, that's not true, because the Ultimate Rare label says PSA 1, Pop 1, sorry. So there could be a Alti out there that just doesn't have the Alti lettering. Right, guys, so my Blue Eyes White Dragon is beautiful. I love it to death. But it's a good 2. And personally, I don't think that's good enough. Okay, there's a clear damage on this card in several ways. First of all, it's really off-center. Top to bottom, fine. Left to right, massively off-center. Then it has a little ding. Let's show you it there. Just there, guys. Can you see that? That ding, yep, at the top over the white. That's fine. Then it has some silvering / like edgeware here. You can see there's little silver spots there. See what I mean? That's definitely a problem. Just spat on the card. Silly me. But I will be letting you know what I'm doing with this card as well. I'll let you know in a second. But let's just review the back. The back does have some damage as well. There it is. The damage on this card, guys, is actually here. Those like little lines. You can see those like little wavy lines. That apparently is water damage. One of you guys said in my previous videos. It does have that, which is quite bad, that little water damage thing there. But other than that, guys, it looks good, man. It definitely, in my opinion, does not deserve a PSA 2. Maybe a PSA 4, PSA 5, PSA 6. But the good news is that I will be cracking this open. I will be removing the blue eyes and making sure that it gets sent to BGS, as I'm keen to see what it regrades. And in fact, I will be doing a whole separate video of it. You won't see it for a while, at least 3 to 6 months, because I'm going to be cracking this blue eyes right after this video. I don't want to crack it on camera because I'm going to be quite nervous and I'm going to do it really slowly, just to make sure I do it properly. But I will also be doing a video dedicated to my blue eyes. I'm going to be cracking it. Actually, no, I might record me cracking it. I might record myself cracking it, record myself obviously showing it as PSA 2, and then sending it to BGS. And that same video, I will literally snap my fingers and it will change to a BGS lab. But it's going to be a video that's going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. So that's what I'll be doing with this blue eyes. That's the future of it. He's going to BGS. And in my opinion, BGS will give it a 7 or an 8. Honestly, it might come back BGS like 7.5. It might come back a 5 or 6, but that's still better than a 2. So that's the story for blue eyes, guys. Right, let's just briefly review some of these other cards that I sent in recently. So this Spiral Serpent got a PSA 8. There's nothing on it that I could see before when I looked. As to why it got an 8 and not a 9 or a 10. Is it off center? No, it's really not. It's good centering. And the back as well is really nice. I don't get it. Well, I guess it's a bit OC top to bottom on the back, but they never check the back really, PSA. So yeah, it baffles me, man. It baffles me. I might be regrading this. I might be selling it. I don't know. It's a shame. I really like this card. Right, then we've got a Dark Lucius level 8. Again, similar story to Spiral Serpent. Fair enough, it's a bit off center, left to right. But does it have some like? Okay, there we go. Maybe see. Okay, there we go. I found the damage there and there. There's a bit of like strange dings on it. Is that reflected on the back? Yes, it is. There you go. That wasn't there, guys. There's a little crease along there, like a little bend. Can you see that? There. You've got to be so careful. It may be that I didn't see that when I sent it in, but that is a whole separate crease there, right there. Fair enough. That's why it got a 6. That's deserving of a 6, but I don't recall having that, so PSA could have damaged that. Or it could have been... I think when cards get damaged, it's probably likely that they got damaged in sending. This got a 9 because of the whitening that it has at the top there. Also on the back somewhere. It's just massively off-center on the back. That's why I got the 9. All these guys will probably be for sale as well if you want them. Some of these. Hamon, Secret Rare. Why did this not get a 10? Is it off-center? A little bit left to right, but not much. Just probably because of the whitening that it's got there in the corner. Bit at the top. Wow, a bit there as well. Yeah, so that's fair enough. But then the creator that got a 6 was funny because I don't know why this card didn't get an OC grade. I even said in the description of the card when I sent it to be graded give OC grade, and I've just seen why. There you go, this lighting's awesome. Can you see over the P of special? There's a little dent. You see that? That's why it got a 6. You can see it best there. If I do that. And that's why I got a 6, guys. I don't recall that ever being there. I think this would have got the 9 OC had it not been for that little ding. Again, I don't know if I put that ding on there on the card. I definitely didn't have that ding there when I sent it in. Which again, kind of makes me lean towards BGS, really. Yeah, that's a clear little ding there, which kind of sucks. So if you've got a card similar to this that has a little ding like this, because quite a few cards have these little, I call them pencil dings, then probably send to BGS, guys, and not PSA, because you're just going to get a 6 or a 5. Definitely a binder card for me, this Dark Creator anyway, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all those other cards there that I sent recently in my submission that I wasn't happy with and needed to review with you guys anyway. But yeah, I look forward to releasing the video where I show the quick journey, quick return of my Blue Eyes White Dragon, seeing what it will get at BGS really, and the story of Grandma will be one to be marked in the, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Grading history really, I hope. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, guys. This was Casual Yugi-Stuff with an informative, kind of different video. No giveaway, no face cam, unfortunately, just a little discussion and review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos like these, I'll be happy to do them. And also let me know what you want to see me open or review or do next in my future videos. This was Casual Yugi-Stuff, guys. Big thumbs up for the video. Keep it casual, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.
偽ることで違って踊ってたただの幻に瞳閉じた視界と当てて君のOh, a Prime Material Falcon Secret Rare! 揺れている面影に僕らは夢にいつの日か